everyone, it's Naomi here, and today is Weigh-In Wednesday. My first thing that I want to tell you guys is I apologize. Please forgive me. I haven't done Weigh-In Wednesday for about a month. Towards the end of summer, we're always super busy because of my son goes back to school and it's his birthday in August, so we tend to kind of do a lot of trips and things like that during the August month. Plus I had the little procedure on my tongue and I was out, and even though it may have looked like I was doing a lot of videos, I really had pre-recorded most of them, and I didn't want to do a pre-recorded Weigh-In Wednesday because, I don't know, that's not really genuine of how I'm doing for the week. I could have been doing really awesome when I did that video, and I didn't want to, I don't know, it just didn't seem right. So I'm officially here. No red eye, no tongue tied, no nothing. Here's where I confess all my problems. And you know what? I can't blame anyone but myself. My son's birthday was the 23rd, so we went to Fleming's on Friday and had a like 7-course meal. Then we turned around on Saturday, had a huge lunch meal, and then that night we went to Mastro's and had a huge meal there. The problem is I really love that all of our family loves to celebrate my son's birthday, but everybody does it with food, and he's skinny. He can eat all he wants, so it's great for him. My husband can get away with it. He's, you know, normal size. He has no body issues or anything like that, but I wish I could say that I didn't partake and that I found some side salad or something, but I didn't. I don't know. Part of me didn't want to, as my son said, oh, are you going to have a salad? And could I have eaten a smaller portion? Absolutely, I could have. Did I get out of hand with my food? Absolutely, I did. But rather than beat myself up, I started back up on Monday and we're back on track again. I ended up gaining 4 pounds from my sins, and that's a definite reminder that I screwed around. The one thing I did do is I did get in 20,000 steps every day with this because I knew I was going to probably be eating bad, especially because of the desserts and things that like Mastro's and Fleming's have. They have some amazing desserts, and I knew that I wanted to partake in them. But you know, that doesn't necessarily help, even 20,000 steps, when you are taking in way too many calories. So here I am starting back over. I do have something negative to say about Nutrisystem, and you know, I was even debating today about doing a video because I started off like happy-go-lucky, ready to start the day, and I got on the phone with Nutrisystem and they put me in such a bad mood that it kind of just followed me for the rest of the day. And I shouldn't allow things to affect me like that, but sometimes I do. I have like an overabundance of food right now from Nutrisystem because I went to Cabo that week. I ate mostly ice cream and popsicles when I did my tongue just because my mouth was so sore. So I didn't eat that week. So I just had a bunch of stuff. And normally what Nutrisystem does is they will send you a notice, usually about a week to 2 weeks before, so that you can make sure if you want to change any of the food or anything like that, you do so. So I called them today because I knew that it was getting time to do my customization and whatever, but I hadn't yet received my email. And I thought, you know what, maybe since I didn't receive the email and they haven't packaged anything for me, I can cancel it for a month, because it's, you know, close to $300, and that's a lot of money to spend. And if I can save that money and spend it on something else, heck yeah, I'm going to. So I called them up and they said, oh, we've already shipped out your box. Well, number one, that really irritated me because why didn't I get an email? Because even if I would have kept the box shipping this month, as I normally do, I always go in and change things around because, you know, you get sick of stuff. So you change it around a little bit so you can, you know, have different variety. And I asked them, I said, well, I never got a customization email. And they said, oh, you know what? We had a couple of people that had stated that. I think there must have been an error or something. Okay, well, here's your chance to fix it. Where's my options? So they said I'm stuck with this box. It should be coming tomorrow. And I'm just a little bit peeved off because it didn't seem like customer service really gave a crap. That they weren't doing their end of the job. At least, I don't know, offer me a discount because you didn't even allow me to pick out my items. I'm irritated that you're sending it to me at all. Then I told them that I wanted to go ahead and skip them the next month because I definitely wasn't going to need it. And they said, well, it's on auto delivery, so if you do that, you no longer are allowed the discount that you get for auto delivery. And I was just really pissed off at the whole situation. I mean, if you want to keep people paying your $300 a month, then how about allow them to skip a month? I don't know. I was very angry with them when I got off the phone. I just was really pissed off. And then I ended up running into one of these moms at my son's school that it's like nails on a chalkboard, and she had me cornered, and she never has anything positive to say. And I was like, you know how when you're like up here and everybody, and when other people are down here and they're like, oh, you're happy? Well, let me bring you down with me. That's kind of how I felt today. I was like, get away from me. And so I didn't really want to pass it on to you guys because it can be very toxic. But, you know, I wanted to get something out to you because, and you know what? Not all my days are good. And today is not one of those days. I'm just really grouchy and not happy about myself. I'm not happy about Nutrisystem not allowing me to skip a month. And the thing is too, is I'm kind of on the border with Nutrisystem that I think I want to do something else. I'm thinking really that I want to go back to Weight Watchers, at least for a little bit. But it's, you know, I do like that my portion control is all sized out for me, but when I really was following Weight Watchers, it was positive for me. Now, my metabolism and everything has changed immensely since the last time I did Weight Watchers. So I'm curious to see if I could have the same results or if it's not going to be as successful because of what's going on with my body and the medications that I'm taking. But I wanted to just see, you know, who's my biggest motivation is Jessica Simpson. Now, I think if you've seen her body, you can tell she works out probably 12 hours a day. Her legs are like manly almost. They're so muscular. I mean, I would gladly take her muscular legs. So, I mean, it's not just her Weight Watchers diet, obviously, but I don't know. She was a little bit of a motivation for me because she had gotten pretty thick there, even, I want to say even before she got pregnant with her first child. It could have been afterwards and she just kind of stayed thick, but I want to say it was before she even had her first child. And she's like me. She has a bigger chest. She has, you know, a booty, and she has thighs, and so it's a nice person to kind of base myself on because I can see what she suffers from and what is hard for her. And I'm very proud of her. Whatever she's doing, I hope she's eating, you know, a proper diet, but good for her. Good for her. She looks awesome. But as for me, I'm going to do my Nutrisystem whether I wanted to or not because I have spent $300 on something that I necessarily didn't want. But here we go. I think this weekend we may be going to Disneyland for the Labor Day weekend. It depends on if our house sitter can watch our house and our dogs for us because that's always a big thing. Sometimes she's booked and this is kind of last minute, but that's a hard one, guys. Disneyland has lots of good stuff. So it's like, I know they have good for you stuff. They have fruits, they have like pickles, even though that's just a salt stick. They have a lot of healthy stuff, but there's also really good desserts and it's really good. But we'll see how that goes. I'm like the worst today. I shouldn't even be doing this video. I feel like I'm just like everybody else was to me today. Come on down to my dark side. That's what I feel like today. So, all right, guys. I don't think this was very encouraging today. Are you guys? How are you guys doing? Are you guys staying on track? I hope you are. I don't want anyone to be sitting in my seat. I'd rather hear positivity and know that you guys are doing really awesome, because I don't want my negativity to bring you guys down. But I do want to be honest with you guys. I do want to let you know that I've been screwing around, because I have no reason to complain about the weight I'm at if I'm not doing the right things. Now, if I'm doing everything correctly, I can bitch away and I'm not going to feel bad about it. But when I'm not, I have to look in the mirror and see who's really to blame here, and that's me. But, you know, it's an ongoing battle, and here we go again. Hopefully, I can get back on track here. If nothing else, I'm going to definitely try to really watch my calorie intake so that it leaves me a little extra for the weekend. Thinking in a way of like Weight Watchers, how you can kind of save your points for the weekend. I'm still very familiar with their point system, so I may kind of do some little playing around during the week so that maybe I have a few extra calories, and then I can splurge on, you know, a dessert. But not all day, not corn dogs, hot dogs, fried, whatever nots, but, you know, have a dessert. Enjoy my time with my son. This is going to be probably the last, we have an annual passport, so this will probably be our last year doing Disneyland for a while. He's kind of outgrown it. He knows the characters aren't the actual people in the movies, but he does realize that he doesn't want to ruin it for the other little kids, which I'm very happy that he at least understands feelings and that magical moment for other kids. But I mean, he still really enjoys it, but I think it may be our last year for a while, just because he's just a little thrill seeker, and he's having more fun at like Magic Mountain and Great America and places like that. But all right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I hope you have some fun, something fun going on for your weekend. I'd love to hear, you know, what you guys are doing. And I will talk to you next week. I am going to try to be very consecutive with my videos, and if for some reason I have to skip a week, I will definitely try to let you know. One thing I would ask is, if you haven't already, maybe follow me on Instagram, which I have my Instagram down below. That way I can always post a note the day before or that morning to let you know I'm not going to do it. So that way you're not looking all day for me to post something, because I do feel bad that, you know, there are some of you that really do look forward to these videos, and that makes me sad that I didn't really do what I was supposed to. And, you know, that bothers me, because number one, I wasn't accountable for myself for these last few weeks, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I wasn't talking to you guys. And, you know, you got to tell on yourself so that way you stay disciplined. But all right, guys, enjoy your 3-day weekend. Hopefully you're not working. If not, and you are working, try to relax as much as possible in between your work hours. All right, guys, love ya. Bye.